the Goodwin Sands, graveyard or heritage? Situated in Kent, the county with the longest coastline in England, is a natural phenomenon feared by sailors throughout the centuries. The Goodwin Sands is a 10-mile sandbank stretching from Ramsgate to Dover, approximately 5 miles offshore. Surrounding the sands are shoals swept by strong tides. It takes very little wind to cause tumultuous and confused seas, which mark the shoal water for mariners to avoid. In thick fog, darkness and adverse weather conditions, the Goodwin Sands has been the downfall for many seamen and their vessels. The town of Deal, which lies adjacent to the sands, has become famous for the bravery of the lifeboat servicemen and the local boatmen. In this area, the sheer amount of shipwrecks from the past cannot be truly calculated and are estimated in the thousands. For these wrecks, there are artifacts and relics that would fill most of the museums of the world. It is only the constant movement of the sands that have protected and hidden them from detection. Occasionally, a discovery is found which has major impact. The Bronze Age haul from the seabed near Dover, for example, proved to be the largest find of axes, rapiers and spearheads to be located in the country, if not the world. The third-rate man-of-war, Stirling Castle, a warship from Queen Anne's Navy, met her fate close to the Goodwins in the Great Storm of 1703. When the ship emerged from a sand wave, she was found to be almost complete. Inside her hull was an entire time capsule of life from the early 18th century. The following year, 2 more ships, which were commissioned by Samuel Pepys, were also uncovered. The East Indiaman, Admiral Gardner, outward bound, ended her days on the edge of the sandbank in a storm in 1809. Inside her holds were tons of copper tokens, minted for the Honourable East India Company. The wreck was rediscovered in 1982 and was heavily salvaged before the government could protect her. The coins salved were counted in millions, and even today are appearing for sale on internet sites such as eBay. Once an exposed shipwreck has been discovered, the difficulties are immense. Currents, weather, and underwater visibility are a curse for the diving archaeologists. Also, the movement of the sandbanks makes identification of the wrecks complicated, as they can disappear over a tide as quickly as they were discovered. In the future, with the aid of modern technology, new and more important wrecks will be found. The potential of the sands is so great that steps are being taken to make it a region of world heritage. The treasure house of antiquity and history is waiting to be established. Knowledge and restraint should be required of the divers, but bureaucratic legislation ought to be relaxed to a certain degree to encourage and not deter them. Finance and equipment can overcome many of these problems, but it must be monitored by either the government or those willing to invest in Britain's heritage lying beneath the sea. Public awareness and government funding will ensure the area remains important in maritime and social history, so that we can continue to discover the mysteries that lie beneath the Goodwin Sands.